Hello everyone and welcome to Techify Zone tutorial 2. Here we will be learning more about the Java Selenium project setup details. In the previous session, a quick recap that we have covered what is Java, what is Selenium, how both are so important, what are the advantages, and how we can go ahead and with the infra setup. So last time we did JDK and Eclipse setup properly, and now we will be moving ahead with the Selenium and Java project setup. So there are two ways to set up a Selenium Java project. One, a legacy way where you will be just setting up a new Java project and then downloading the external jar files. And after downloading, you have to set up the build path. So that's a very tedious task. I will show you that as well. So for that, you just need to do a click over here, create new Java project, or if you have closed this welcome screen by mistake, you can even go to new over here and you can get a Java project. So you can give any name like a demo session. Okay. And I will click on finish. It will create a source folder and a module.info class. Yeah. So I'll be just creating a class, suppose demo. Package should be anything like Techify Zone tutorial 2. So technically package is stand for a kind of a folder structure where you have all the relevant files. So suppose if I am talking about arrays or strings or any specific web application automation, I should name my package accordingly so that it's very easy to understand like what type of files are residing inside that particular package. Okay, right now I'm just giving it as a Techify tutorial, Techify Zone tutorial 2 because I am giving a lecture in the tutorial 2 right now. Okay, so just click on this and that. Now what you have done is you have just set up a Java project right now. You have not set up a Selenium project yet. Okay, so to test Java whether Java was properly set up, we will do like system.out.println just like hello Techify Zone members. Okay, I'm just printing it so that we make sure that we have set up it properly. Yes, it's printing. Okay, so technically I will say we have set up the Java properly. Now what we need to do is, I already mentioned before that we have two ways to set up the Selenium project. One, a legacy method, and second one, a more improvised method. Okay, over here what you need to do is you need to go to the build path. Yeah, and you need to add the external libraries over here in the module path. You need to add some external libraries. So that's a very tedious, like you need to download a specific Selenium file from the internet, Selenium standalone file, or a Selenium common root folder as well you can download. Like if I go ahead and do a build path, and for that I will be needing a Selenium root folder. Okay, so I will say Selenium 4.25.0 is the latest one. Download. Okay. So over here, the first link we have Selenium 4.0 download. I'm using Java. I'm downloading this. So it will automatically download a zip folder. Okay. Now, once the download is completed, I will go back to this, and you need to click on build path. You need to click on configure build path, and inside the libraries, you can add your external jar. So over here, you just need to select this Selenium 4.2.5, which you have downloaded, open it, and apply and close. You will see there is a reference library added up, right? So it has all the Java, Selenium Java 4.25.0, all the Java files which are associated with this one. You have Chrome driver, you have API, you have all the Edge drivers as well, right? So using this, you can go ahead and create your Selenium scripts. That's not a challenge. You can have a web driver over here, sorry, with the web driver creation over here directly using these Selenium jar files. Okay, or else there is a more improvised second way which I really want you to learn. This is the legacy one, in which you have to tackle a lot of challenges, lot of build path error, lot of configuration errors. Okay, and this is the reason why most of the candidates which I feel I have personally interacted with, they say like this is very difficult to set up Selenium project, though it's very easy to set up, but you need to figure out the right way to set it up. Okay, so I will say I'm going to not delete it, I'm just creating a new project now. Previously what we did, we just created a Java project. Okay, if you're going to just have learning about Java, go ahead and create a Java project and do all your Java learnings over here. But if you are looking forward to be an automation tester and to have a project which should have a long term durability, go and create a Maven project. Okay, I will be skipping up the architect skeleton over here selection. I'll be picking up a very simple project. I'm just adding it up. Now I need to give a group ID. Group ID usually denote as your company ID like com.techify zone. Okay, just like we usually have that org dot selenium hq dot, right? It's the same like that. Com.techify zone. I'll be giving my project name Selenium Java tutorials. Okay, and I'll be finishing it up. So once I did it, it just created the complete architecture. So you can have a difference. So what it did was, it previously what it did before I just in the Java project, it just created two folders. One was the JRE system library, one was the source one, where I have to technically go ahead and do all this folder structure, everything. But if you see a Maven project, it already has created a folder structure for you, where it had defined like which file or which kind of a structure or resource should rely under which folder. Your test files will be coming up in this folder. Your main file, which are your step definition files, will be coming up in this folder. Your resources like your Excel file, your JSON file, you can have those in that folder. Okay. Now the best part of this Maven project is this pom.xml. Okay. This is kind of a file, an XML file, which actually take care all your dependencies, all your hierarchies related to your dependencies, which dependency you are seeking to. You just need to have a right wording over here. Okay. What I need to do is I need dependencies. Okay. I will add up a dependency. So, and you don't have to worry about right now. I'm writing it down. It doesn't mean that you also have to write it down. You can directly go to any internet. You can search for Selenium Maven dependency. Okay, go to first one. Yeah, the 4.25.0 is the latest one. I will click on this. So see, just copy this, come back to your over here. Just do one thing and paste it. Once you paste it and you saved it, you will see there will be a build happen. So automatically you will see a Maven build was happened, and I got all my Selenium jar files. So now you can clearly see the difference. In the first one, I have to manually go and download the jar file. I have to manually build the path, manually do everything. That was a manual approach. But this one, what I did, I just copy pasted 3 lines and it automatically downloaded everything for me. Isn't it the best one? Yep. Now what I need to do is I just need to do a class file. Yeah. Package can be a default one, or else I can have take if, or else I will say tutorial 2. Okay, and I will say a Selenium intro. Okay, and I will have a main file. Right now I'm not going deep into this test and main Java, because I will be going through all these in the later lectures. I don't want to confuse you guys what is a test Java, what is a main Java, but surely we'll be covering up and we will be mastering this page object model design pattern as well. Okay, so right now what we need to do is just need to test whether we have downloaded whatever the dependencies we have downloaded are working or not. Okay, so let's do one thing, like write down the basic code system.set property, where else I'm going to have a web driver dot driver sorry, WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. So it depends like which version you are using, which browser you are using. Either it can be a Chrome, it can be Edge Chromium, it can be Safari, it can be Firefox. According to that, you need to rephrase this. Okay. And over here, it will be an executable path. So to have an executable path, you need to have a Chrome driver file, right? So let's download it. Okay. So I will go to Google and will say, Google, just download my file. I need a Chrome WebDriver download, right? I just went to that WebDriver download file. So, one more thing. If you are using Chrome WebDriver or like that downloading, you must be having a version more than 115 for sure. Right now, I think it's going on 130. Okay, so you can choose this link. It will navigate you to the latest version. So I will click on 130. This is the Chrome driver, and again, it is a platform independent. So you need to choose which platform you are seeking. So I will choose this one. I will go right click and go to this. Automatically downloaded my Chrome driver 64 zip. I will let's open it up. I have Chrome bin file already. I have one. So just extract it out. Under the extraction, you can see there is a Chrome driver.exe file. Just copy this path. Okay. Copy this path and go back to your Eclipse. Now what you need to do is over here, this was the blank string, right? Fill it up with your path and double quotes, back quotes, Chrome driver.exe. Now what you did is you just set up a Selenium path over here under the system class. Okay, I've just set up the property. Now what I need to do is WebDriver. So WebDriver is an interface. Okay, so we can't create an object of interface. So all these concepts which I'm talking about, objects, interface, classes, I am going to cover up in the Java tutorial sessions, which are just after this, like 3, 4 until tutorial number 10. We will be only covering the Java tutorials. Okay. And post that, we'll be resuming our Selenium sessions. So it's very important to have a very good foundation on Java to study about the Selenium and to understand these jargons as well, which I'm using right now. Okay. So coming back to the topic, WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. So Chrome driver is a class to which I'm creating a reference variable of an interface. Okay. So let's give a driver dot get, and over here we can specify the path. Right now I'm giving just https google.com. Okay. Just to open it up. Let's see whether it's opening up or not. I've triggered. Yes, it opened up. Okay. So it has opened up this particular google.com, which means my code actually worked. So either you can also do like this driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay. So now if I hit it, it will actually enlarge the window. After hitting, yeah, it enlarged the window. Yes. So this is the way you can use all the Selenium commands, all the Selenium different types of methods which already Selenium has, or else you can create your own by clubbing multiple methods together of like prerequisite methods of Selenium and create something new out of it. Okay, create your own reusable keywords as well that you can have. So that all we will be covering shortly in the coming sessions. But as I told you guys, you need to stay tuned because we'll be covering up Java sessions first rather than jumping into Selenium, because Java is very important and we need to have a foundation of Java to understand the basics and to master our skills over the Selenium. So stay tuned for Techify tutorial 3 and we'll be meeting soon. Thank you so much guys.